Good afternoon, and thanks so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. My name is Lisa Philippi, and I am here to show you my newest junk journal or art journal or concept journal, and it is very full. It is a flip-flop journal, so it is kind of like an accordion journal. It is kind of in a French couture theme, lots of pink and black. I wanted to kind of start off by telling you or sharing with you how I was inspired or what inspired me to kind of create this. I did have the privilege or opportunity. I was blessed to go to France back in 2017, and it was a girls' trip, and we did flea markets, and it was wonderful. And these are actual postcards that I picked up at one of the flea markets there in Paris. And I've been wanting to do something with them for a long time, but since they are black and white, and I didn't know that I wanted to use all just black and white. So I went on Pinterest and I found these in color on Pinterest. So you're gonna see what I've used was I printed some out from images that I found on Pinterest. So first off, I'm gonna show you the cover that I've created, and I'll get that kind of close up here so you can see, because the pink and the black and all of that lace, and there's some sparkle sequins on the lace there. And I put a little bit of stickles here on her as well. I just thought that this is like the epitome of couture fashion. And also when we were watching the opening of the Olympics, the sequence where Lady Gaga did her thing with wearing the black and all of the pink feathers, that really solidified what I wanted to do here with the pink and the black. So again, this would stand up on its own because it's that thick and chunky. You can see that I've used a lot of laces and trims on this side and over here on this side. So when you lift this cover, there's a pocket here on the inside. And then this is some handmade paper. I think I used this also in my last journal. It's kind of got a light pink tint to it. And then I have a little pocket here with a little card. And then a French, it's either French or Italian book page. And then I've used digitals from, I don't even know who all. When I was creating this, I kind of just went through and printed out a whole bunch of stuff that were anything that I could find that was in pinks and blacks. And then I also pulled out, you'll see there's other pops of colors throughout the whole journal, but I've used a lot of my really special laces and trims. And again, hopefully you can see that that's kind of got that metallic sheen. And this is from some lace that I bought at a shop that we just happened upon when I was on a trip earlier this year to Sacramento. We were in Sacramento is where that particular fabric shop was. And I got some gorgeous, gorgeous laces there. I wish I'd have bought more. Then let's see, everything, just so you know as well, that all of my papers I print on, if they're digital papers, I print them using a color laser printer. And then after they're printed, they're coffee dyed. So the backs of them are not going to be stark white. They're got a nice vintage look to that. The whole journal is going to have a vintage look. This is some paper that I've coffee dyed using lace pattern. And then here on this front, this is the center of the signature where I put a little envelope here in the center. If you see there, you can see that's where the signature is sewn. So the way that you do that is you just don't glue your envelope together until after you've sewn your signature in. And then, so here we have a real pretty little ruffle that gives some nice texture, and that ruffle kind of creates a little tuck spot. And I know that this is a digital from Ruby and Pearl, and I love these. They're French envelopes that she scanned in, and they create these little pockets. So you print it out, fold it, glue it together, or you can sew it together, and it creates these little pockets. I love those. And then back here, we have, this turned out really pretty. You can see I've used some really nice lace and trim, very textural, some brocade. And then that creates this pocket, which again, this image was something that I found on Pinterest, printed it out, and then I coffee dyed it and inked the edges and made it into like a journaling card. So that one with some more of that handmade paper is here in this pocket. And then when you flip it over here, make sure I'm here in frame, you've got the 3 pockets. So it's kind of one of the things that I do in most of my journals, where you've got the 3 pockets here with lots of little tags and trinkets and tickets and little journaling things. And then I haven't even counted how many pages there are, but I've used, like I said, a lot of lace trim. So you'll see like this lace creates this pocket. Some really nice trim that I also picked up when we were on that trip to California. We were in Port Costa, and Port Costa has a town-wide garage sale once a year. And Port Costa is where Wendy Addison's Theater of Dreams shop is. So we were so excited to go for that. And a little tag that I just created and stuck in just as a little extra. But you can also see that there's some really nice little metallic-y rickrack here. And then another one of these that I printed out that is turned into just a journaling card. And that's just kind of put in there. I think that this is just some paper that I thought went well with it. Again, it's got some nice little trim right here added to it. I kind of wanted this to be like as if that this were a costume designer's swatch book or sample ideas. So you'll see throughout all of the little things that I've added in on these cards. Another little pocket for you to add. Another little tag or ticket or journaling card. This is a vintage French book page from about the 1800s, I believe, probably late 1800s. And then another one of these journaling cards. And again, I've backed them with like really nice thick, that's like a journal, like a file folder. It's a file folder that was coffee dyed. Come on. And then some nice trim here on this edge. And then the center of this signature, again, there's another envelope sewn in. So again, you can see that's where the signature was sewn, is inside that envelope. Another little ruffle here that creates a tuck spot, so you could definitely tuck something in here, like so. And then this one is a avocado dyed. That was a very lightly avocado dyed paper doily. Another one of these pretty little couture costume or fashion cards. And again, let's see, this one, where's the other side of that? Let me show you, because this right here is an authentic French, and let's see if it's got a date on here. 1922. That one is from 1922, but that's an authentic French invoice. And then that's the other side of it over here. And then this is just, it's, I don't know if you can see it, if it's going to show up on there, but it's embossed. It's a nice little paper that has been embossed. And then some, this is authentic kind of vintage ledger paper. And then this I just kind of stuck in because, again, it was pink and it's double-sided and it's matched. But you've got some nice trim here on this edge. Another one of these little, and this one also, see, is authentic French. Let me see if I can find the other side of that one. Where's this one, if it's got a date. I don't know if it has a date on it, but 1930 something. But it's a nice authentic French receipt. And then here on the back cover of the front, this one that's the back cover, this is some authentic wallpaper that you can see that I have trimmed down. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's kind of a gold. It's kind of an gold color. And then this other couture dress card fashion plate. And then on this one, the way that I created that pocket was I used some fabric back here and glued the lace to it so that it had a little more stability. And then just kind of trimmed it out. But that made I thought that made a real pretty pocket with the pink and the blue and then the cream. And again, that's some pretty paper too. I need to figure out, I don't know who all of these different digitals came from in my collection of them. And then here on the back, another one of these fashion plates. Again, it's just glued onto something to make it nice and thick and strong. And then just some other paper here that I've digital print, but it looks like an old wallpaper. And again, some nice lace that's pretty sturdy there to hold that in. And then when you open the back cover, again, we've got another lace pocket. Let me bring that up where you can see the detail there. And on this one, again, I've used some ribbon and some more lace. And here you've got another postcard and some more paper that's just for writing there for journaling. And another lace here that creates a pocket. Some handmade paper. Another French book page from a different book. And then, let's see, on this one, again, I've kind of taken the color of the dress and found some ribbon and something here that just kind of accents it and complements it to put together with it. And then it's paper clipped in. And then here is another one of these authentic French receipts. Let's see. We'll see if we can find the date on it when we get to the other side. Oh, and another little piece of lace right here that needs to be trimmed off. Get that. And then on this one, this is some really pretty lace that I had forgot I had in my stash. And when I found this lace in my stash, I found that it was authentic French because it had this stapled to it. So it's amazing what I have in my stash that I forget I even have. So the way I did this, because I went ahead and glued that down because it wouldn't stay down, but I created this to make two little pockets. So you've got a little pocket over here with a glassine bag that just has a few things in it. And then this little pocket up here, again, it's one of the digitals from Heather that creates just an envelope. I guess I still need to glue that one together to create that little pocket. Another little card here. And then here is this one. And this one, I just made an envelope so that you just kind of had something with it. This one's got really chunky. This book is really thick. I don't know that there's much more I could have added to it. I wanted to, but I just got so full. And then this also is some authentic French paper. It's great paper too, because even though it's really old, it's not brittle. And I don't know the date on it either, but it's beautiful. Some pretty lace. And again, another one of these where we have just a ribbon and picks up the colors. And again, this one, it's just another piece of paper that's just blank for writing. Let's see. And then here's the center of that signature, which is gorgeous paper. I love that one. It's just beautiful. And again, I couldn't bring myself to do an envelope in the middle of that one because it just distracted or took away from that image being so pretty. I think that this one is from Shabby Dabby Doodah is the name of the Etsy shop on this one. Another little ruffle that I sewn. And then another little envelope that's just kind of there as a tuck spot. Here's the other side of that authentic French document or ledger. Another little pretty trim here. Another pocket. And then this one, I also used some really nice trim on the edges there. And this could be glued down to make a pocket, or it can just kind of do this to make the little flip out pocket. But this one is a French telegram. I'm not sure of the date on this one, but it's really cool because it's a French telegram. Let's see. Here's the other side of that original French receipt. And then this one, it's one of these little lace sample cards. And you could put it in like this, but I just had done it where it was over the page. It could be either way. And again, just some lace that I had that was pink. Again, the other side of that French book page. And again, I love the way that this feels because you can really feel those words printed into the paper. And then here's another envelope. I just thought it went really nice with the French. And then here on the back of this one, again, we've got a pocket and another envelope. I think this envelope is from Amity Bloom. And another one of these French fashion plates. Court couture. So then when you close it here, you are back to the beginning or back to the front of the journal. So I will be listing this one for sale in my Etsy shop. So I will link below to my Etsy shop. If you're interested or want to know where any of these papers came from, message me or leave me a comment. I'll be happy to try to go through my stash and find them because they are digitals. So I have them stored there in my computer on my laptop. So again, thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that you like it. And if you do, give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. I really do appreciate all of you so much. Again, thanks. Bye.